Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for your...
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't
Wait. How long have I been standing?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner.
So you control everything in...
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique.
Has anything like this ever happened?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and...
I suppose my thoughts are a little...
Is there anything I can...
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do my...
Meaning, you're not feeling...
Meaning...
Boss, it's...
Oh, listen...
What?
Yes, really.
Well, anyway... I was thinking of... I suggest everyone finds some... Even though you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious.
Don't I have the best employee?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. You have my word that I will get us all out. This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead. Time for a little chat.
I wasn't expecting visitors.
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been looking.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change?
What do you mean, loose?
Hey, kid.
Get in his good books?
I've written in...
A new song.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting...
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner.
Spoils of war. Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one, and as the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed... You know it, but things...
So you're the...
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been...
So... Do you get anything good?
Of course.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid,
And that's special. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood, corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of There's a handwritten...
Halil, this is my I'm writing to you because I need some help. Praised, you told me to... This is an emergency. Please...
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts are barely... What a ridiculous...
Officer. Well,
I thought you would have...
this is the finest wine Aro village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain...
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. She showed up here.
So... What?
Nowhere special. Just the one. Correct.
So...
Any who have...
Get over here. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Nefer, this...
Yes,
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I think
You see?
because of...
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check.
Your family wrote to you.
Not
The House of Day. Whatever you're looking...
Okay.
Oh, don't...
Hey, you're a great teacher. It's not... I haven't. This must... Let's take... A dilapidation survey from... This one was never... Who was it? This one... In clinical... This seems like... Wait. The note says, This next one is addressed to Grand Sage Azar. A few were in recent, however, as well education as Grand. I do hope. And the sender. So this. What? I'm not I can't. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place. Wait.
Greetings, Halil. In my tribe, the Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us find a way to make a better. This brings me. There was the ER. I found a. When we met, that aside, we have.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You liar. You lied about everything. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Which makes you a pathetic liar. I think I'll take over from here.
Never?
I'm quitting.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with. It's not worth much. Keep it.
But never.
All right.
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah, I lied. And as for, I'll be lucky. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big...
Please, sir. Lower the ever...
Huh. So...
This well...
You're not wrong.
Of course not. Records uncovered. I checked them...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low.
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The academia, I hope I...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the academia...
You see how I... And what does a...
All right, in that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while?
Gladly. So let's indulge.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just...
Yes, Chief.
I have
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I
am obliged...
No! That well...
Glad to hear...
If there is...
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my...
So, in summary, Ambassador,
The EAB are... So let me...
kill them all.
Precisely at the same time.
We have our own
Right. Natural. Weren't they Let me be...
say no.
Good. You see... Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary... Maybe I've even... Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat, but you could...
Nefer, it's okay.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright. So, anyway, that feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny.
You mentioned a...
My biggest...
Ah.
I didn't know you were clued up on...
I'm no expert in the hit...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean.
That's Boss
Sino's hardly a figure of a...
What about...
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way. Please, this is the bare-bone basics. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to...
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. I wanted...
A statue with the head of...
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was—
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all the—
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. Having gotten as I stood, this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, gather the others. It's time. Thank you all for being here. As promised, the Raker of...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the...
Miss Lauma, any thought?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moongate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command.
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than...
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raher of Solnari.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Raher of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the Wild Hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will This raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough—
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to form—
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring it.
Mine too. We could never know.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before...
Timed that pretty.
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I... Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So...
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will? Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without it. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking. We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so...
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Reher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure... To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you...
I want to do everything within my...
Well, that trap... As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have.